Good morning, Enid. It's Thursday, May 28th, and it's about 66 degrees outside. I'm Steve Kime. No, seriously. I'm Derrick Silas, and this young lady
I'm
here.
Steve Kime. No. I'm Janice Alfonso. Thank you for watching.
I'm filling for Steve Kime today, and I'm Derrick Silas, Director of Electronic Communications for the City of Enid, and we have a lot to, what do we have going on today?
Well, we have lots going on. First of all, behind us is not a picture of Enid. It is actually the fine work of our guest that's going to be on our interview segment. We're very excited to have him on our show and you learn more about him and what he does. We also have lots of information about the great city of Enid, and we're just happy you're here to watch. So it's time to rise and shine, Enid.
Welcome back, Enid. It's 7:31 and it's about 66 degrees outside. The forecast today was telling us about 1 to 2 inches of rain to be expected. Janice, can you tell us a little bit more about the forecast?
My hair can. I'm not even going to bother straightening it. We have definitely an interesting weekend coming up. Friday, we'll be in the 80s, but low 60s, and thunderstorms are going to be likely. We have a 50 to 60% chance of that. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we'll be in the mid 70s, and then for our lows, 55. And we'll also have a chance of thunderstorms on Saturday. So please make sure you're weather aware, just to make sure you take care of all the water that it's just going to be all over our homes. So just kind of make sure that we're weather aware for everything. And then hopefully it'll start to clear up a little bit. This was the first morning that on my way here was raining. So I've never seen so much rain in Enid.
Yeah, I got a few sprinkles on my head.
Yeah.
I hope everybody brought their rain jacket today.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, and I heard about the Red Bud Award for the Visit Enid. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it was so exciting. Well, we're so proud of the fact that our library, our visitenid.org, was able to win this award. It was because of the best brochure or publication. We actually won for the trifolder single sheet. As you can see on the graphic, how beautiful it was, and we're so proud of Visit Enid that they were actually able to win this award and make sure that it represents the city of Enid in the correct manner. So congratulations to Visit Enid for that great award.
Yes, congratulations to Enid.
Yes. And then we also have those awesome videos that you were telling me about for our department heads.
Right.
Yeah.
We're redoing everything in HD. We had everything in standard definition on our website, and we made various department head videos to introduce the citizens and residents of Enid on the different attributes for the department heads. So we have one coming up, the code department, with the department head, Angela Rasmussen. Take a look at this promo.
Hello, my name is Angela Rasmussen, and I serve as director for the Code Department. The Code Department is responsible for the administration and enforcement of all building codes, issuance of permits for building, electrical, plumbing, and mechanical projects, and the inspection of code compliance throughout the building process. If I can be of assistance to you, please contact me at the number provided on our website. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela, for having done that video for us, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. We're actually going to have each department head represent their department and explain what's going on their department on our city website, so please make sure you're aware to watch that. We also have some news to inform you about street closings It's going to be the closing of 300 South Washington between West Cherokee and West Oklahoma. It's actually been closed since the 26th, but we just wanted to make sure you're aware that it'll be closed through June 2nd. All the lanes of traffic along the 300 block of South Washington between West Cherokee and West Oklahoma will be closed. So we're just making sure that all motorists are urged to use caution while they're in that area to protect the workers and make sure your car doesn't get full of construction dust. All that orange. My car's always orange anyway, so I don't want to add to it by going through a construction zone. Right. Okay, so we also would like to find out what's going on in the great city of Enid, and we have Raquel to tell us that. Let us know, Raquel, what's going on.
Good morning, Enid, and good morning, Derrick and Janice. This weekend we have some great events going on. We have an adult co-ed kickball tournament at the David Allen Memorial Ballpark. This is Sunday at 9 a.m. and this will actually benefit the Jayla Alexis Tuck Cancer Foundation. So if you're able to go out and support this great cause, and even if you want to join, I think there's still time to make a team and get out there. Also on Sunday at 12 p.m. there will be a Rockin' S Productions barrel racing at Chisholm Trail Expo Center. This will be at 12 p.m. on Sunday, and the competition will actually be held outdoors in the outdoor arena. And as always, we invite you to go to visitenid.org so you can learn about other events that are going on in Enid, and that way you can get out with your family and find great things to do in Enid. And that's what's going on.
Thank you, Raquel. You know, she does a really good job. Every week she has to just go out and find out what's going on, and even what has to do with barrel racing and all this Oklahoma stuff, it's nice to know that we have that culture really alive in Enid. So
yes.
Yeah, so we have a great show prepared for you this week, especially because we have an artist that has come all the way, you know, to Enid, and we're so excited he was here. Unfortunately, we don't have good weather to greet him with, but it's interesting because some of his work is actually based on the weather. So we're excited that he's here. But just before we get to him, we do want to talk a little bit about this program and the fact that Steve, it wasn't even here to be here for it, but we're grateful that Derrick is here. He's actually behind the scenes all the time anyway. He's always manning the control. What is that called? What you do?
I help assist in the directing.
Yes, he assists in directing all that with Penn back there. So let's mention the forecast one more time before we head over to our guest interview. The graphic will be up. It says on Friday we'll be in the high 80s, and then on low 60s, and Saturday and Sunday we'll be in the mid 70s and 55. So please make sure you're aware for thunderstorms, and tornadoes might even occur. So that's always something we have to prepare for.
Yeah,
so,
before we go to the guests, we'll show you a video, a pre-recorded video about the municipal code. And a lot of people request, I get a lot of emails on the webmasters about different ways to view things on the website. We have links on the website to show you the city ordinances. So we'll go to that promo now. Hi, I'm Derrick Silas. Today I'll show you how to search the municipal code on the City of Enid website. First, log onto our website at www.enid.org. Navigate to I want to view city ordinances. This will redirect you to the Sterling Codifier's website. The center of the page shows you the last update to the municipal code. Also, at the top mid-left, there is a drop-down to view other Oklahoma city codes. In the left frame, you will see a drop-down folder in red entitled Ordinances Pending Codification. These ordinances have been passed but have not been incorporated into the actual code. By clicking on the word charter, you can get an understanding of when the charter of the city was framed and approved by the governor.
If you know exactly what you are looking for and the section it is in, you can click on the plus sign by the folder in the title sections. Otherwise, you can use the advanced search feature on the top left by putting in a keyword to search for it. I want to search for water rates, so I'll go to the advanced search feature. I'll click on tab entitled All These Words and type in water rates. I'll click on the link 2-6E-5 Water Rates and Charges. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now I know the current residential and commercial water rates. Note that the code associated with the link 2-6E-5 is the actual title, chapter, article, and number where this fee can be located. I hope these tips have been helpful to you. Join me next week where we learn more ways to utilize the website.
Derrick, how were you able to get from being over there to over here so quickly?
I have my ways.
Thank you for preparing that video for us. It was very informative. And now we're excited to go to Jomara and our guest. Please make sure to enjoy it and watch it.
Good morning, Enid. Our special guest this morning is visual artist David Holland, native from Logan, Oklahoma. And his paintings are so detailed that they have been mistaken at times as photographs. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
That is pretty amazing. Thank you, Mr. Holland, for braving the weather and joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
We truly appreciate that you're here with us, sharing your beautiful work. I understand that you began your art career at a young age.
Yes.
Or your art was sparked at a young age because you were enrolled on art classes.
Well, my dad was in the military, and he was teaching ROTC at a university in Idaho, and so we needed me to have something to do, so they enrolled me in an art class when I was 7 at the university there, at the University of Idaho. So I was kind of in with a bunch of older people and didn't quite know what to think, so they taught me to start to do oil painting at that point. So, and I also did paint by numbers too when I was a little kid too, which was kind of fun.
That's really amazing. Little did they know, right?
Yeah, yeah. And now look, so doing this full time. So it's really a wonderful thing to do, and I really enjoy painting.
That's really great. So what's your main inspiration now?
It's really the clouds and storms. In Oklahoma, of course, we experience that all the time, and today is no exception.
Yes.
But to me, the beauty of the storms is what I try to capture. They're really magnificent. It's sort of like the mountains of Oklahoma. You know, I mean, in Colorado, they have these beautiful peaks to appreciate, but in Oklahoma, you know, clouds are really sort of our mountains. And they're just majestic and beautiful, and so I love to paint those. And I go out a lot of the time and photograph storms, and I'll take anywhere from 2 to 100 pictures of a storm as it's developing, and then I take those pictures back and put them on my computer and look through those and then pick out the best ones to do the paintings from.
That's really amazing, and truly, like you said, our skies is what really defines Oklahoma. Braving the weather, I learned that term when I moved to Enid, Oklahoma, and I know that it can go from 0 to 100 in no time,
right.
Especially with the weather and being in the heart of Tornado Alley. Now, I understand that you also have worked on other series, one called The Torsos and then the other one called Modern Life, but you're focusing at this time on the cloudscapes, is that correct?
Right. Yeah, pretty much since 2009 I've been painting storms full-time pretty much. So before that I had done other series of work. One that you mentioned, the Modern Life series, is kind of like modern parables of the things that go on in society right now. There's one image I think that's that y'all might see later on that has a family seated at a dinner table, like way into the future. And when I was a kid, we always would, every night at 6 o'clock, we would sit down to dinner. But right now, there's so much things going on in kids' lives that doesn't happen all the time. So in this image, there's a family seated at a table, and instead of a place setting at the table, there are little television monitors, and there's a place setting on the television monitor in front of each of the people who are sitting at the table. So it's kind of just deals with you know, the things that are going on in society and life, you know, in modern times. And then the other series I did was torso pieces, which were basically broken Roman marble torsos, because I liked the contrast of that, and also the way that kind of showed, you know, how society might look at art and appreciate it in one realm, but then as time goes on, then that art becomes passé or whatever, and people, you know, may not treasure it as much. But so that's what kind of that series was about.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Also, I understand that your work has been displayed at numerous places throughout Oklahoma, but most recently at the Governor's Gallery in 2014.
Yeah.
And also last spring, you had a display at the Downtown Art Festival.
Right.
Can you tell me more about those experiences? Just being at the Capitol building, I think that's an amazing honor.
It was a huge honor. It was really exciting to do that, just to be in that space. And the Governor's Gallery is a really beautiful, intimate kind of it's a hallway that actually leads to the Governor's Gallery, and then along the hall is where my art was hung. And then right next door to that is the press room where they have all the press conferences for the state of Oklahoma. So a lot of people who gather there in the press room were able to see my work in that hall. And then also, I guess, the governor, you know, coming in and out can see the work. But it was a huge honor. And there's also another Oklahoma artist who I really love who also has work in the Capitol. So it was really, you know, exciting for me to just walk by his work and see it, and being shown in the same building where his work is. And his name is Wilson Hurley, but he also does thunderstorm work, and so he's really an inspiration for me. But it was really an exciting thing to do. It's kind of funny when you go into the Capitol and you take things in, you have to go through security. So we loaded all my paintings on a cart, and then we put the cart on a rolling cart that had to go through X-ray to get into the Capitol. So it's kind of interesting that it's, you know, since it's a secure building, that you have to X-ray paintings to get them in the door.
Oh my goodness, I did not even thought about the security aspect of being in the governor's building, in the Capitol building.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that great experience. And now I understand also that you are a fellow speaker or mentor to young artists about career development and the business end of art.
Right.
How that started for you? What triggered that?
Getting into art it's really kind of a difficult profession. If you want to make a living from it, then you need to sell your work, and so to sell your work, you have to really treat art like a business, and you have to understand that there's certain things that you have to do to get your work out there, get it exposed to the right people. And if there's so many different tracks that an artist can take, so you don't really know exactly your track. There's no rule book, so you kind of need a little bit of mentoring. There's an organization in Oklahoma called the Oklahoma Visual Arts Coalition, and they specialize in teaching artists how to make a profession out of that as a living. And it, you know, goes through how to make a portfolio, how to take photographs of your work, how to get into galleries, all the things you kind of need to know, you know, to make a profession and make a living out of being an artist. Because it is a difficult, you know, profession. You really have to be very self-motivated, and you know, it's like you're a one-man band, really. So you have to do it all.
Well, I think it's really great that you're sharing not only your passion, but also your knowledge with your fellow artists. I think, you know, being gifted with this talent, it's really great to also know how to make a living out of it, just like you mentioned it. So I'm sure that they will truly appreciate that in the years to come. If you want to get in contact with Mr. David Holland, you can look his website out. His website is www.davidhollandartist.com, and also he is working now at a gallery in Oklahoma City.
Correct. And
we'll place that information on our Facebook page for you. So again, Mr. Holland, thank you so much for being with us this morning, sharing your beautiful work. Now back to you, Derrick and Janice.
Wow, that was some great information. Thank you, Jamara. Do you paint?
Not like that. I'm not even.
But you do paint?
I like to color.
Not the same thing. I draw, I don't paint, but my kids take art and been taking for about 3 years, and they paint and they draw.
I saw some of the portraits you sent it. I honestly thought you had it, you know, purchased or something from some professional. I was like, what?
You never know, they may be the next David Holland.
Yes.
So, you know, it's always good. I like to get kids into the arts,
Yes.
any type of art. So.
Yeah, and it's beautiful that David explained what he had to go through, and now maybe that might inspire someone else here in Enid.
Yeah.
Another Oklahoma artist.
And we want to remind citizens, if they have a request for a special guest or any ideas for the show, they can always go to email us at asksteve@enid.org for comments or questions, and we'll try our best to get those persons on the show. So Janice, tell us about what's going on this summer.
Well, something that all the kids in Enid and their parents like is the splash pads. So we just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware that after making technical adjustments to the flow rate to the Hoover splash pad, they have announced the opening for Thursday, May 28th. So today, even though the weather doesn't seem to go along with our schedule, but it is open and they are running again properly. So actually, Billy McBride mentioned that they had to had to buy new technical equipment just to make sure that it's working properly. So we're grateful that not only did they purchase them, but we're able to receive and install everything as quickly as possible. So hope you're able to enjoy the splash pad this summer.
And just remember that the splash pads will do the odd, even days between the two, Hoover and what's the other one, Champion?
Yes, Champion on 10th. Yeah, so we're excited about that. And then we have the commission meeting information.
Yes, I want to remind everyone that next Tuesday we'll have the commission meeting. It'll be at 5:00 p.m. for the study session, which will be in the lower level conference room of the administration building or City Hall. And at 6:30, we'll have the commission meeting in the council chambers at 401 West 1K Garriott Road.
Okay. And then we have a street closing. Just want to mention again that the street closing at 300 South Washington between West Cherokee and West Oklahoma. Make sure that you drive with caution around that area, and it's going to be closed until the traffic lanes along 300 block of South Washington between West Cherokee and West Oklahoma are going to be closed from May 26th already through June 2nd. Okay, so we actually want to introduce what's going on with Raquel.
Good morning, Enid. Just a reminder again of what will be going on. We have the adult co-ed kickball tournament Sunday at the David Allen Memorial Ballpark. This will benefit the Jayla Alexis Tuck Cancer Foundation. Also on Sunday at 12 p.m. we have the Rockin' S Productions Barrel Racing Sunday at 12 p.m. at the Chisholm Choll Expo Center, and this will be at the outdoor arena. And as always, we invite you to go to visitenid.org so you can find out about other great events going on in Enid. So that's what's going on.
Thank you, Raquel. We always enjoy hearing what's going on in the city of Enid. We have a very beautiful pet promo prepared for us today. Hopefully it'll motivate you to go out to the animal shelter and adopt a pet. So thank you, Penn, for preparing this, and we hope you enjoy it.
Are you wanting to bring home a new family member, but you don't know where to look? There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Come by the Enid Animal Shelter or visit our Facebook page.
Well, it's May 28th, around 66 degrees outside. I'm Derrick Silas. I hope that's a really sad promo.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but we have a lot of pets over there, and thank goodness that a lot of them we bring on here are adopted really soon. So that always makes me happy to see that. So.
Yeah, it is a very moving video. That's what I call it, promo. I don't know if that's what it's.
So did you want to introduce our pet today?
Yes, we have Hannah here. She's always so loyal to us. We have Petey with her. That is just so cute. He is a terrier and Dachshund mix. He is good with kids. He's about a year old, and it costs about $75 to adopt him. But the convenient thing is that this fee actually covers his neuter and rabies shot. So you really do get the complete package with Petey. Oh, he's so cute.
So adorable.
Yeah, he likes the camera. Yeah, that's
Very
too
quiet.
cute. Yeah. Well, we're glad that Hannah's always able to come every week and bring out a pet for us. He's really cute. And then this is our 21st show, so.
Right, that's right. It's 21st show.
This is
21 dogs.
Sorry, Hannah, she's had to wake up early 21 times to bring us these pets, and we hope you enjoy it, Enid. Yeah, and then that pet promo is actually really important to have everyone watch, because we do have a constant amount of animals in that animal shelter. The few times that I've gone, I always want to take every single animal, but my landlord doesn't let me have pets. Maybe he's watching. I'll take good care of the house. But yeah, we hope that you enjoyed watching Petey, and they have a nice little area where you can actually play with the pets if you're thinking of adopting one animal, and then you can even bring your own pets from home and have them interact and see how they get along. So it's you might find it convenient to go along with your own pets before you adopt one. So.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the weather one more time. The forecast for this week. I know it's about 66 degrees right now, but tell us what Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to look like.
Friday's going to be in the 80s tomorrow and low 60s with 50 to 60% chance of thunderstorms. And then on Saturday and Sunday will be in the mid 70s and 55 for lows. And on Saturday we'll also experiment a chance of thunderstorms, 20 to 50%, which lately to me it feels like 100%. So,
Right.
So please make sure you're weather aware and aware of what's going on and for the weather.
I know today it's supposed to be 100% chance of rain, and they're expecting 1 to 2 inches of rain here in Enid. So
Oh my
I hope
goodness.
everybody's safe out there.
Yeah.
At the 8 o'clock hour, we'll have our show will be Brent Price. We did that about a couple weeks ago. NBA, former NBA star, native to Enid. So
Yeah.
hope everyone continues to watch after the show and look at that interview if you haven't already seen it.
I was at a restaurant last night, and they actually had him as a hometown athlete or hometown athlete hero or something like that. So he's really popular.
Okay. Well, we have to go. So
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the show today.
Thank you, Enid.